Good evening, everybody. Kimberly Olson here, coming in as promised for episode 3 of #Momlife. So we're going to talk about healthy, happy, awesome hair. We're going to talk about getting amazing, youthful skin, and we're going to finish with talking about deodorant, because let's just face it, the struggle is real. So if you're just coming on, go ahead and put 1 in the comments. Thanks for hopping on live. We've got some people rolling in right now as we speak. Go ahead and put 2 if you're watching the replay. I'd like to see my replay viewers. Put new in the comments if you're new and you've never seen my videos before, welcome. If you're wondering what that little logo is in the corner, which I think I need to raise it up now that I'm seeing it, that's actually my business page. So make sure you go check that out. If you're new to my page here, check that out so you guys can see the video as I post in there. And then also go ahead and share this video, put shared in the comments so I can shout you out for that. I also encourage you to tag your team members or any friends that you have, any lady friends that you have, any girlfriends, sisters, mothers, daughters that you think would like to know more about non-toxic, healthy ways to take care of our bodies. Because as moms, there's just so much information out there, and let's face it, I don't know about you, but sometimes the only time I ever buy anything is for my children. Go ahead and put a 3 in the comments if you think, wow, when is the last time I went into even Old Navy to go get something for myself? Let's see how often we're shopping for ourselves, because it's true. We just don't take enough time for ourselves, right? So we're gonna go ahead and jump in, and we're gonna talk about a couple different things. I have a lot of information to share with you guys. So let's dive in. So if you guys don't know this, I have PhDs in natural health and holistic nutrition, and I always like to mention that because even though I'm very outgoing and extroverted and personable, I'm also a secret nerd. So I like to research my ingredients, and I like to make sure what I recommend is backed up and that I've done my homework. So anything I share with you guys, I've done my due diligence, okay? So this stuff is legit and good. And as a woman in her late 30s, and even if you're in your 20s, you probably notice a difference in your skin texture and your hair changes. And put a 4 in the comments if you are a mom and ever noticed a difference with your hair. So I didn't notice much of a difference with my first, but I sure as heck noticed a difference with my second. With my second, I had some oily stuff going on right here, and so I would take a flat iron and it would just look like water. It was disgusting. And then I developed a really itchy, dry scalp because I was trying to do the no poo shampoo detox with my hair because I was just struggling, and that's really bad. If you do it for a long time, it was apple cider vinegar and baking soda, and it was just really drying on my scalp. And so that was an issue. And then sometimes you'll experience your hair will just be great when you're pregnant. Like I look back in pictures, you guys, my hair was rockin' awesome. Then I look at pictures after and it's like no hair. So I lost all my hair right here. I've grown it back in since then, but it was pretty crazy. So if you're a mom, you know what I'm talking about. So I was really on the search for not only for products that were non-toxic, because that's a rule of mine, but also that worked, right? Who's done this before? Who has the graveyard of the deodorants that didn't work, the shampoo and conditioner that didn't work? Who has the graveyard of the skincare stuff? You know, you saw that commercial, or your friend told you about something, or you saw an ad on Facebook or Instagram. Put a 5 in the comments if you have the graveyard. You know what I'm talking about. You're just like, oh, you're like too embarrassed to go to the store and return it, right? Or you lost your receipt. We've all been there. So there are great options out there now. And like I said, I've done my homework, so I'm gonna share my favorites with you. So hair, if your hair is gross, just because, or you've had kids, or this is another one I see a lot of the ladies are color treating their hair, right? Because you know, we want to look a different color. A lot of blonde people don't really have blonde hair, so you're doing a lot of stuff to it, bleaching it and different things. So your hair becomes very dry and coarse, and you have to chop it off, right? So to avoid that, there's some different things you can do. Also, if your hair is too oily or it's too dry or it's just a hot mess, right? Like you just can't find a balance, okay? This is what I want you to do. I want you to look for clinically proven ingredients. That's a great thing to do. So there's a lot of hype out there. They'll put plant stem cells and there's like no plant stem cells in it. So look for clinically proven, because the stuff is like, if you go to Whole Foods or wherever, I've tried all that stuff before, you guys, and most of it, in my opinion, I didn't get great results with it. I want you to avoid harmful ingredients. So there's a couple no's I want you guys to look for, and it should say clearly it doesn't have these on it. So your homework, you guys, and maybe you can get your bottles and post it in the comments. You get a green light if your shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff is free of parabens, This is why, by the way. And again, I don't know if you're just kept jumping on, but I have PhDs in natural health and holistic nutrition. So this is why. Parabens, silicones, sulfates, all of it. They're endocrine disruptors. So how many people do you know that have issues with hormones? So I do nutrition consulting, and almost every client I have, I'm like, oh, sweet, your hormones are freaking jacked up, right? And they can't lose weight. Endocrine disruptors mess with your hormones. We don't want to be putting stuff in our body that is known to be an endocrine disruptor. Allergies. I'm in Austin. It's like the allergy capital of the world. You don't want to be adding to your allergy issues if you're sensitive, okay? So those parabens, sulfates, all that stuff, they're linked to being endocrine disruptors, allergies, and worst of all is cancer. So no one gets to really talk about it. As a disclaimer, the information I'm sharing with you is not to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or illness. It's just for educational purposes only. But I'm just gonna say it. It's been proven and linked to cancer. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be putting stuff on my body like that, right? And anything that you put on your hair and all that stuff, it goes into your bloodstream, right? It doesn't have the filtration system like your liver does. Really, really important. So this is what I want you to look for. I want you to look for oils that are very nourishing in your shampoos and conditioners. So turn around the bottle, and sometimes it's the botanical name, so it could be kind of hard to understand. That doesn't mean it's not a good ingredient. Sometimes people hear like, it should say apples. Okay. It's going to be the botanical name a lot of times, so don't get hung up on that. In parentheses, though, it'll say moringa or whatever. So what I don't recommend is coconut oil and Moroccan oil. They're great, but they sit on top of the hair strand. What you're going to look for, this is the one I use, and I'll give you guys info on it. The essential oil blend that I use is actually in my shampoo and conditioner. What you're looking for is a blend that is going to penetrate the hair strand. Okay, you want one that the molecular structure is small enough to penetrate the hair strand. What this does, you guys, is it nourishes your hair from the inside out. I don't know about you, but I have used Moroccan oil before, and it didn't do that. So look for that. That's really important. And then also supplements. So I am a huge fan of supplements. I take vitamins and minerals every day. I take all kinds of stuff. So I do, and my phone's backwards so you can't see it, so I'll give you info on this. I take this every day. It's a hair, skin, and nail supplement. When I started on it, you guys, I have to cut my nails now. They used to break after a couple weeks, and I have to physically cut them, and then my hair grows really, really fast. So if you want more information on product recommendations, because everybody's hair is so different, and I'll give you the names of those too, just put VIP group in the comments, and I'll get you in my VIP group to give you more information on that. Okay, next is Youthful Skin. You guys are gonna die. So I used to work for Michelle Dermaceuticals. Michelle Dermaceuticals is a natural plant-based company that has clinically proven ingredients to basically make your skin awesome. So I learned about vitamin A, I learned about all the different things. I used to work for them. Your skin is the largest organ in your body. Did you guys know that? Put a 6 in the comments if you knew that. If you're so smart and you knew that. The largest skin in your body is, or your skin is the largest organ. So if your lifestyle is, I should put it this way. If you work in a lifestyle job, you guys need to have rockin' skin. So if you're in makeup, you need to have awesome skin. If you're in hair, you need to have awesome skin. If you're gonna be on social media doing selfies, you need to have awesome skin. If you're talking about supplements, nutrition, personal training, you guys, you need to have awesome skin. It's really, really important. If you're gonna do Facebook Lives like this, you can see everything about me right now, right? You can't hide anything unless you do like some filter and that's magical and makes you look like a princess, which is fun, by the way. Okay, so a lot of you knew that. Pretty cool. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is pay attention to your diet. I want you drinking tons of water. I want you eating as clean as possible. And the sun is great. I love the sun, but you don't want to be like Leather Lady. I used to have a Leather Lady that lived by us in our apartment complex, and she's real. I've seen her. In Texas, there are real leather ladies. You guys, you don't want to be her. It's gross. Oh my gosh, Angela, you're gonna guess what I'm gonna say. So because of my lifestyle and just being crazy, and it's actually hereditary, I was having really, really horrible wrinkles, like just really, really bad around my mouth. And so I reached out to a girlfriend that I knew was really smart, and I just saw something she posted, and I was like, I gotta try that. The before and afters, I almost fell over. So I didn't take a before, which I should have. Shame on me. But this is it. It's backwards. You guys can't see it. No, I'm not gonna do it right now. It's called BioCell. What I want you guys to do is, if you want more information on it, what it is, I'm not exaggerating, it's Botox in a bottle. Like if you don't want to go get Botox, and I saw this girl who had Botox, and if you get it, you guys, it's fine. Like don't even worry. But it's needles, right, in your skin. And so I'm not going to do that. And there's just something about it. So if you want to avoid that and give something else a chance, try this. It's not really Botox in a bottle, it's its nickname, but it is amazing. So just put BioCell in the comments, and I'm going to hook you up with my girl that I get this from, because she deserves props for it. Okay. She's amazing. Yeah. I'll sign you up, Christine. I'm not kidding. This is my second bottle. So I've been on it, I think 2 months, and I have seen a huge difference. And you know, what's really cool, you guys, you get a little self-conscious doing these Facebook Lives. When I first started them, and you kind of, pick yourself apart. I don't do that anymore because I've worked on my mindset so much. But this one day I was watching my video, and I was like, I was trying to see what people were saying, and the video was playing, and I was like, my skin, night and day, you guys. It looked so fresh. And I just felt like, I'm 38, right? Like we don't usually feel better as we age, and I could see a huge difference. It was really cool. Okay, last is my favorite thing to talk about is deodorant. You guys, I could talk about this all day long. I have another video I did that's like 15 minutes. So if you want more info on it, I'm just gonna wrap this up with deodorant. I can get it for you, okay? This is why. My mother has had cancer several times. Other family members of mine have had cancer, and it's something that I've done a lot of research on. And I've done a lot of public speaking across the country on it, and it's just a thing. So most of my ladies are using freaking Lady Swab, or what is it called? My phone's blowing up. What are the things? Say some brands that are like at Walmart. Speed Stick. Where are my lady Speed Sticks? Don't admit it if you are. So people love this topic, and this is why. There's not good stuff. It's hard to find good stuff out there that's non-toxic, and there's a lot of misinformation. So if you go on WebMD, it actually says that aluminum isn't the reason that people develop there's been more breast cancer. However, if you actually look at the breast tissue, if you have a quadrant here, this section, the top corner, closest to your armpit, which is your lymphatics, there's a lot of lymph nodes here. That's where the cancer is. Do you think there's a coincidence? Same thing on this side. That doesn't make any sense, right? It's the aluminum. Aluminum is a heavy metal, and it gets in your tissues, okay? Native is okay, so Suave is not. Sorry if you work for Suave. Native is clean. I think the unscented is fine. I have one, and I feel a little bit earthy when I use it. It holds up though. I used it in spin class. Schmidt's, the oil separated and it kind of like fell apart, but some people love Schmidt's. So I want to show you guys if you've never seen it. So the nickname is Pit Paste. So Pit Paste, Primal Pit Paste was the first to start where you scoop it and rub it in. And I've been on this stuff for like over a decade. I've been doing natural deodorant. And I like Pit Paste. It's a little bit more that kind of, like not tree hugger, but you know what I mean. So Schmidt's, when you rub it, it would kind of fall off. But again, some people like it. My favorite brands though are Milk and Honey. Their vanilla coconut is to die for. You can even get it on Amazon. Oh, and Alzheimer's related. Yep, it's true. So this is the one I use now. My girlfriend Andrea, she's here in Austin. She has her own line, and she's a mom. She's an entrepreneur, so we want to support her. Let me tell you, she's amazing. And my whole entire body care is from her now. So yes, stopping the sweat. Okay, a couple of things about that, you guys. So my friend, if you guys want to get the one I have, this is lavender eucalyptus, and she also has another one that has like orange. I don't even know, it's so good. Her website, I think it's the Magic Marigold or magicmarigold.com or whatever. I'll get you guys the link and I'll post it on there. If you want her link, just put Marigold in the comments and I'll tag you. I'll tag you with her, and you can ship it. She can ship it to you, and she makes it. Like how cool is that? I just love that. So what happens is when you block your sweat glands, your skin is your largest organ, right? Toxins want to get out through your skin, and you're blocking that. That's bad. You don't want to be blocking it. So they've done studies. People who use strong antiperspirants, over time, there's it's like strep, the bee or whatever. There's like a long name for the bacteria. They found that they have higher colonies of that. It's like strep throat, basically, in your armpit. I mean, seriously, #Momlife. Are we not getting real here? We're talking about freaking deodorant. Who knows what's coming next week, okay? But anyways, yeah, bad. Okay, so I'm active. You guys know that. So right now, what I do is I do bar, Pilates, yoga, cycle. I do a little bit of running with the girls, and then some other things. So if you didn't know that, I'm very active. And what the problem for me has always been, it's smelling, right? Especially in the summer with natural deodorants. Oh, the ones I was gonna tell you I didn't like, I don't like Crystal, that didn't work for me. Tom's, the men's one did, but the other brands didn't work for me. If you guys have brands that you like that are non-toxic, will you put those in the comments for me? Because I want us to share each other. And it was Marigold. If you guys want my friends, the one that she has, this is the cool thing. Marigolds, Magic Marigolds, and Milk and Honey's held up in spin class. How awesome is that? I mean, come on, you're freaking soaked in spin class. If it can hold up in that, that's amazing. Now, when I do workshops, you guys, in my take-home tip, I say, ladies, because they want to know how to eat healthy, they want to do green smoothies, all this stuff. I'm like, ladies, this is what you're going to do when you're going to leave here right now. You're going to go to Whole Foods or go on my friend's website. You're going to go get some deodorant and you're going to try a few and you're going to save the receipt. You're going to go try them. You're going to go work out and see how they hold up, and you're going to keep the ones that you like and then return the others. Sometimes people like to rotate their deodorants, and that's why with hair, I like to change which ones I'm using, like a volume one or whatever. I like to change them up, not brands. I'm stuck with my brand. But sometimes you'll notice your body will start responding differently. Just change it up, okay? Milk and Honey is different than Marigold. So Milk and Honey is a chain. It's huge, you guys. They don't need our business. So if you want to support a local entrepreneur, that's why I was recommending my friend. Milk and Honey you can get on Amazon. They're in Whole Foods. They're all over the country. They actually, I think, started here in Austin, so I go there sometimes to get massages. Oh, and Modere, I didn't know that they had a deodorant. The Magic Marigold, my friend makes it. She's an entrepreneur and she has her own line. So you can get skincare, you can get bath bombs. I mean, she's got all kinds of stuff and it's all essential oil based. So what I loved about it is it's all natural. It rubs in really easy and it holds up in spin class. I mean, that kind of says it all. But my take home tip, you guys, really, you got to change your deodorant out. Okay. It's just the risk and the links with cancer and stuff like that. It's just not worth it. Okay. So do your homework. Thank you for supporting her, but I want you guys to swap your deodorant out, okay? I know I'm like being a mother right now, but I can't help it. It's just I've seen too many links and just it's a thing. So I gave you some options, right? So I want you guys to get Rockin' Hair. So put VIP group if you need a hair care regimen recommendation by me. I'll give you one. I want you to put BioCell or collagen in the comments if you want new skin, literally, or put one of the deodorants we just talked about. So to wrap it up, I have a leadership workshop coming up for some of you. I think most of you guys know. If you don't, my background is in training. So I've been developing, coaching, helping people be leaders for 20 years. And so I'm doing a leadership workshop on April 7th. It'll be recorded. So if you can't make it, no worries. And basically I'm going to teach you what you need to know because most of you are accidental leaders. You need to know how to lead other people. If you're going to build a team, and a lot of you are in network marketing, you got to know what you're doing. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. So just put leadership workshop in the comments and I'll get you the link and you can register. I am going to take 30 ladies and I think I'm at like 10. So you guys have some time. And then tomorrow night on my business page, you guys get this. I'm going to talk about what to do. I haven't decided, so maybe you guys can help me. What to do if your upline or your downline stinks. Okay. What do you do? What do you do if your upline sucks? What do you do if your downline sucks? Okay. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow night at The Gold Digger Girl. It's on Facebook. The logo is in the corner, hopefully you can see it. I think it might be kind of cut off, so I'm going to fix that. But go check it out tomorrow night, and I think it's going to be at 8 o'clock because I have a team call after that, you guys. But if you're network marketing, you guys, we've got tonight, and then we've got the rest of this week till Saturday to close out, okay? So I know a lot of you are doing awesome. Just keep pushing, keep following up, keep reaching out because you just never know what happens in that last few days of the month, okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and I want to hear some reports on that deodorant, okay? That's an order. Bye.